Hi, everybody. Gosh, I'll get to your email and my email in general over the weekend. I always have such high hopes of doing so much more than I end up doing that I disappoint myself on a daily basis. Anyway, let's get to our royal and not so royal business and let's talk. Okay, so the media is blasting it all over. Harry has cut all ties with Britain. Harry is now a permanent resident of America. Blah, 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 blah. Are they all dumb? They're all completely brain dead. The fact that Harry changed his address on one piece of paper means absolutely nothing. And the headings are therefore clickbait and nothing more until we hear or find out for sure what type of visa he is on and what his status in the United States is. To be a permanent resident in the United States, you need a green card. Yes, now please don't shout. I know you can get a work permit and a visa for a year or more before you get your green card. Many young South African farmers actually work in America, and a friend of my daughter is indeed one of them. Anyway, in America, permanent resident card is indeed called a green card, for those that don't know. One can get a United States green card by being sponsored by a family member or a United States employer, or by obtaining refugee or asylum status, or by means of an individual filing. So, unless Harry went through the process, either with Meghan or Tyler Perry or someone like that, sponsoring him, or someone like Balls Up, I actually mean Better Up, okay? Or he said he was fleeing the British media and applied for asylum. Or he had someone fill in forms for him for an individual filing. We don't know. But if he has not done that, then he is not a permanent resident in the United States, even if he changed his address on 110 forms in the United Kingdom. However, what this change of domicile does prove is that Harry is a spiteful bugger, because no, he did not do the change of address on the 29th of June 2023. He did it very recently and backdated it. Now, I wonder whether he thought anyone, including the King and William, would really care or even notice. They are as aware as the rest of us that Harry no longer has a fixed address in the United States. So it comes as no surprise that he changed it on the forms. What does the world and the media expect him to do? Lie on yet another legal document? Secondly, it proves that contrary to all the BS we have been fed about poor Harry being so unhappy in the United States, he is actually quite happy and content in the United States, like he actually said before. It is his home now. He said it. We just did not listen. So yes, I shall not be surprised at all if Harry did post-haste apply for permanent residence or then a green card in order to prevent being kicked out of America, should the judge decide to hand over his visa application to the Heritage Foundation. I mean, easy peasy. As a foreigner, smoking weed, using cocaine and all kinds of magic mushrooms is indeed illegal under federal law. But if he is a resident, then it is no longer illegal, unless, of course, he is distributing or selling. So I wonder what the law is going to say and do, seeing that the application for a green card was likely done after the crime was committed, and only to prevent prosecution and or deportation. Oh well, we'll have to wait and see, but it does appear as if America is now stuck with Harry. Oh, shame. Shame. My heart goes out to all of you. Okay, so now let's assume he did now apply or already have a green card. Then why is he still a prince, still a duke, an earl, and a baron? Why is he still in the line of succession? Yes, he cannot act as Councillor of State, but he should not even be one anymore. With all of this happening, it is absolutely necessary for those titles to be stripped and Harry and his children to be removed from the line of succession. Because if it doesn't happen now, Harry will be making a fool of his father, a fool of the monarchy, and fools of the British government. How many times have Harry said that he does not want to be a prince? How many times must he show his hatred for his brother, the future king, and his hatred of the monarchy and everything it stands for, and by implication, all the work his grandmother did, his hatred of England, and his total disrespect for its media and courts? How many times before someone grows a pair and says enough? Enough, you little traitor. Thank you. I will have those titles you and your wife are exploiting. Thank you. You and your kids are out of the line of succession and thus no longer part of the monarchy. Thank you. You got your wish, so off you go and good luck dealing with your wife. Luckily, if she nearly kills you for taking the only thing she can still trade on, namely the title, it won't be our problem. We hope 911 gets to you in time. Seriously, friends, if Harry has now applied for permanent residence in the United States, he cannot be a British prince, a duke, earl, and a baron anymore, or in the line of succession. And if Charles allows it and allows Harry to make fools of the institution and the government, then he too can throw in the towel. I agree with Richard Eden as well. The king has to stand firm now and has to be decisive where Harry is concerned. His lack of action is indeed now putting the monarchy in jeopardy. You know, guys, I don't know the exact comment, or maybe it's a saying, but I read it as a comment somewhere. But it goes something like this. It is okay to fight for and protect the underdog all over the world. But if you can't protect your own borders, then you have failed as a leader. Now we know this statement has a political slant and refers to the borders of countries, but it has a deeper meaning for me. As parent, we need to protect the borders of our homes or our backyards to keep our children and pets safe. As mayor, you keep your town safe. As bishop, you keep your church safe. And as king, surely you have to keep your country safe, even if it is from your own traitorous son. Okay, guys and girls, I have been suffering from severe backache for the past few days, and inactivity, like sitting for too long, makes it worse. So I'm going to love and leave you for now, but I'll be back soon with some more chatter. As always, please take good care of yourselves until we meet again on the next one. And I apologize for my doggies in the background and for the army camp on their practice flights. It's very noisy here today, but I'm doing my best to cut out the noise. So until we meet again on the next one, take care. Love you all. Bye.